Before the video starts, please check out the links in the description.
Hi, I'm Sabrina Brown. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Last time I talked about the cycle of arguing with a sociopath and how it ends, that the problem is me, it's you, and the very important keywords, you are crazy, you are out of control. Well, now I want to talk about something very specific, and I'm going to actually read out of my book. I'm reading from chapter 20, Everything is My Fault, Even the Abuse. So there was a great deal of conflict throughout my 20-year marriage, most typical problems, sex, money, in-laws, and children. However, we were not a team, not ever working toward resolution or negotiation, not working on a marriage or a partnership. He had ulterior motives. His insatiable needs, expectations, and desires were always shifting. And in a relationship, especially a marital relationship, when one person is manipulating an argument in order to not find resolution, that is psychological abuse. So he often involved our girls in our fights. So we started arguing about his latest scheme, and it ended with him dragging me around the house by my feet, straddling me, choking me, and growling degrading and belittling statements inches from my face. I was in bad shape, crying, yelling, and fighting back. This time, however, I called the police. He woke my oldest daughter out of bed and brought her downstairs. He grabbed my face and told her to look at me and to notice how out of control and emotional I was. He told her to look at him and to notice how calm he was. He went on to tell her that her mother was disturbed and crazy, and that he had no choice but to restrain me in order to protect himself. All the while, he asked her to nod to show him she understood. My attorney says police still don't understand the nature of domestic violence, why the perpetrator would be so calm and stress-free. Meanwhile, the victim is unheard, uncontrolled, scared, upset, traumatized. The victim is the one who appears to present the problem, as I did here with Peter. So this situation played out over and over again with my oldest daughter. And so that brings me to the point where I mentioned on my post that I watched Big Little Lies, and the Nicole Kidman character was very disturbing to me. And you almost want to shake these people, like, come on, will you stand up for yourself? Stop blaming yourself. Start talking about the story. Talk about how it happened. And I turned to my husband and said, I did this myself. It's very frustrating to watch, but to the bitter end, I was protecting him, protecting the relationship. I didn't want to believe what was happening in my relationship, and I'm going to go into more detail about that later on. But here's what I want to leave you with. If you have children and they are not even this involved, but observing, hearing what's going on, they are at risk to be in an abusive relationship themselves when they get older, because that's becoming normalized. And as the story unfolds in Big Little Lies, the children are affected, and they do take on either perpetrator characteristics or victim characteristics. So if you are in a relationship, consider getting out for the children to save them instead of staying in for the children. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Hope you subscribe.